Hi guys, my name is Jasmine Norwood. I'm a licensed professional barber in the Raleigh area, and today I'm introduce you guys to the Cocco Pro Digital Gap DLC trimmer blade. As I mentioned, this is a DLC blade, and what that means is it has a diamond-like carbon coating on the blade itself. What that does is basically it creates a low friction between the moving blade and the steel blade. And the reason that that's helpful is because as those two blades are going back and forth, the trimmer just gets very, very hot over time. It gets super hot and it can be uncomfortable to your client. So as you can see in this diagram, the blade that's on top is the moving blade, and that moves back and forth across the blade. And the blade on the bottom that says fixed cutter head is the steel blade and doesn't move at all. The other benefits of the diamond-like coating is that there's no snagging of the hair when you're going to cut the hair, and the blade is super quiet just because those two blades are just sliding across each other effortlessly. The other big part of the name is the digital gap portion of that blade name. So what that basically means is that the two blades, the steel blade and the moving blade, are digitally gapped to where they are almost perfectly flush to each other. The engineers achieved this by literally using a microscope to go in and make sure these blades are lined up before they send every blade out. Currently in the barber industry, the big thing is zero gapping your blade, which basically just means you physically unscrew the two screws on the blade and you just take your hand and move that moving blade closer to the top of the steel blade. But with doing that by hand and just unscrewing it with no microscope, you can easily overgap the steel blade and the moving blade. And if you overgap it, your line will be super sharp on the hairline, but you'll cut your client. So the benefit of it being digitally gapped is that there's no chance of you cutting your client, and you know for a fact that it is lined up perfectly. Another benefit of the blade being digitally gapped is that means it will cut the same across the entire blade. You can use your full blade and you know you won't cut your client, and you're going to actually get an accurate depiction of what a straight line is by using this blade. With equal pressure across the entire blade, you can confidently use the corners of your blade to detail your work and enhance any curves in the beard or in the C-cup area. If you're asking what makes this blade different, it's everything. This blade is made by a barber for barbers. The blade is made from metallic powdered Japanese steel. It has 80 Rockwell hardness, and it has an anti-corrosion coating that ensures long-lasting sharpness. So what that basically means is the best of the best products are used to make this blade. It really is a blade that will stand the test of time. Barbers love this blade because it stays cool over time, so there's no need for you to swap out trimmers midway through. And you can also take your time really lining up and really paying attention to the client's hairline and getting the best hairline possible. Also, you can use it straight out the box. There's no manual adjustments needed. Once you get the blade in, pop it on your trimmers, and you're good to go. Another reason barbers love it is because you can confidently use it. You know that it's digitally gapped, so you know it's not going to harm your clients, it's not going to cut your clients, and it just makes for an easy cut. I've let the other barbers in my shop use these blades when I first purchased them, and man, they could tell the difference. They literally went out, bought their own, asked me to use mine. So it's just a really great product. But not only is it great for the barber, clients love it too. Clients notice a sharp line. Clients notice when they're just able to sit there confidently, comfortable, and not feeling like you're nicking them. They don't leave your chair with any cuts, any bruises. Their hairline lasts for days and days and days. and you just can't beat that. So there's a million reasons that I love this blade, but the main reason that I love the blade is because my clients love it. My clients have said to me, oh man, I can tell my line is sharper. They always tell me about how much more comfortable it is for them. And I love that because I'm trying to please my clients at the end of the day. Also, you also have the option to just buy the actual blade versus having to buy the entire trimmer. So trimmers can range anywhere from maybe $100 to $200, but this blade is a fraction of that cost. And as a barber, you already have some trimmers, so you could just slap the blade on and get this just excellent performance from a tool that you already had. So you're not coming out of pocket as much as you would if you had to buy an entire new trimmer. The last reason I love it is just because it stayed sharp so long. I had this blade for over a year and it still cuts just like it cut straight out the box from day one. So you can't beat that. There's a ton of value in it. So that's my main reasons why I love this trimmer blade. So as I mentioned, you can either buy this blade just by itself and pop it on your own trimmer, or you can buy the trimmer that the company that makes the blade sells. All of these products you can find on coccopro.com. If you made it this far into the video, I'm sure you're ready to purchase. I'm sure you've been able to see the differences and the benefits of this specific trimmer blade. If you need any help with purchasing, if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I would be more than willing to help you find the perfect blade for your trimmer in this Cocco Digital Gap Pro blade. Thank you guys.